So today I will be discussing NumPy stands for numeric array. It is not numeric array is not a part of the core Python. It is separate library that has replaced. You must have that matplot. MATLAB आपने सुना है matplot? It has replaced MATLAB. What we usually do in MATLAB, we do numerical operations. Same is the case with NumPy array. In NumPy, we usually deal with arrays. As the name suggests, it is numerical array. So how we create NumPy arrays? First of all, when we have to use the NumPy, we have to import that library by using an keyword import. Just I have used it here. The thing is, if distribution installed, it comes by default with that. But if you go with simple Python, because it is an external library. If you have installed this NumPy, this Anaconda distribution, then you don't need to distribution by default. Okay, the thing only you have to do, you start by importing this NumPy. See, what I have done, I have imported a NumPy here by using a keyword import. Whatever we import that by using a keyword. I am importing a NumPy by using keyword import. Here, this is NP, this is aliasing. That means I will be using this name of this notebook. Simply an aliasing. See, even you cannot. There is no need to NP. You can read anyone you want, anything you wish. Sorry. So you cannot give aliasing. It is up to you. You can simply import NumPy. But generally convention is that we use NP. You can write anything, or you can simply write import NumPy. The only thing you have to do, instead of NP here, you have to write. See, if I will run this, this will give me an array. What is it showing? It is showing me that this is an, what I am doing, I am passing an list. This is a list within an array function, and this array function is present where? It is present in NumPy library. So I am using NP, sorry, as NP. So I am using NP dot and I am passing the list. Why I am passing the list? I am passing the list because I want to convert this list into an array. And array function converts into an array. Is it okay? Now, see in the second cell what I have done. Same thing. I am passing this with 3 elements. But the thing is that if you will see, if you will observe one thing here, I have passed 3 elements. That is 1, that is 2, and this is 3.0. See, when I have passed 3.0 as a float type, 2 as an integer, by default converts all the elements in this list into a upcasting. It does converting this list. That list contains both float and integer. It converts it of float elements. And this
the voice is breaking, sir. So the voice is breaking. Voice is breaking, yes, sir.
That can be the problem, but from Monday this will not be an issue because I have this installed a fiber now. From Monday, my fiber will work here.
Okay,
because
okay, sir.
because the thing is I am doing these things on mobile.
Okay,
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 I am using.
okay.
Okay, so from Monday there will be no problem in voice breaking or something like that, as I am going to install this fiber from Monday. Vishal sir is writing class 4 going attending, sir. Okay, sorry, sir. Now you got what is upcasting? What this array, this NP array is trying to do? Anybody? Himani Gupta.
Sir, it's converting array list into an array, sir.
No, no, no. That is there is a. Okay, then what is the difference? I have mentioned it in upper cell also the same thing. Then why I am showing this?
Sir,
Hello.
in upper cell we are inquiring about the type of that np dot array, and
Okay.
now it is displaying it.
Tanvi Bansal. Can you please tell me what I am doing in the next cell that I was saying?
Sir, in the np.array one.
Yeah. Second one, second cell. 1 minute. You see, I am passing a list of integers as well as floating point here. So what it is doing? It is converting integers also in float point. That means it is doing by default upcasting. I have passed a list containing both. What I have passed a list? Hello? Hello? Everybody there?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
sir.
sir.
You getting my point?
Sir,
It is doing here
sir, we
upcasting.
have passed to.
We have passed a list that contains both integer data type and float type. And when we are passing it to an array function in NumPy, what does it does? It converts all the data within that into float type. So this is known as upcasting. It does upcasting. Okay. See. It's close. Minute. What happened? My system got hanged. Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear, sir. We can hear you,
Okay.
sir.
Are you able to see my this screen?
No, sir. It shows like you have stopped sharing, sir.
Okay. See. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can see the
Yeah.
screen.
I am saying you within the NumPy we have an array function that converts a list into an array. And see, in the third cell we have passed two lists. These are the two lists within an array. What it does?
It's two-dimensional array, sir.
Yeah, it is creating a two-dimensional array, and we are saying we are creating list within the list. You see, and after that, and around this. See, there is an array. You write like this: is you see np dot array array. Sorry.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. In the
Yeah, yeah.
when we, in the two-dimensional array, if we are not giving one element, so what it will take, sir? by default.
Sorry. You tell me.
In the two-dimensional array, np.array, we have passed two lists, 1 comma 2, and then in the next list we have passed 3 comma 4. So
Okay.
if we are not giving one element, for example in the second list if we are giving only 3, by default it will take any number, or how it will consider, sir?
No, if we are not giving the number, how can it take any number? See. Sorry. I have to import now first. Okay, see, you are saying like this. See what is going on.
Yes, sir. It shows different output for me. Array list 1 comma 2, and in next list 3, data type equal to object.
Okay. You tell me which version of Python you have. That means you don't have the same version that I have. You must have some. I think this is 3, and you must have 3 point something.
3.9. 3.9.
Okay. What is that showing?
It is showing array of list 1 comma 2, and then list 3.
Same.
D type equal to object.
Yeah. Same is saying here now. You see.
Yes, sir. But showing some.
Yeah. It is giving it is giving a warning here. It says it has been depreciation now. It is giving warning. Warning is not an issue for this.
Okay.
So now it cannot give the object details. If I will see like this, I place this. Listen, good. If I will print, I will see what is there. Now it is giving that this is a data type is an object. Okay,
sir. Thank you, sir.
No issue. So what I have used it. Now I have np.array, and I am passing a list, and the second argument I am giving here n dimensions. And number of dimensions is the second argument I am giving to array function. See, if we write np.array, sorry, to put in next cell, it is np.array, and after that, see, these are the arguments that I can give to this function. You don't need to remember. Suppose I have given here n dimensions argument. What it does, it will specify 5 dimensions. See, we are specifying 5 dimensions here, like 2 dimensions. Is it okay? What does this argument does? It gives the number of dimensions. But by default, np array function takes the dimension from the data it has. If we look here, I have passed a list here, and it saw the data, and it gives the dimensions by default. But we can do one thing. We can also pass an argument that will specify number of dimensions also. Here it is. I have given the number of dimensions is this. Second argument you saw, that is the data type. Okay. By default, if we will not data type will be set according to the data. But if I pass this data type equal to complex, that means the elements that are present in the list will be treated as complex numbers. See. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, there's another way we can specify NP array like this also. What does it specify? First, to see, I have passed within a list. I have passed a tuple, isn't so? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This within a list. I have passed a tuple. Okay. So what this specifies? This specifies this. See, one will specify this argument data type A, and 2 will be specified by B. Similarly, here first element of the second tuple will be A, and the first element of the second tuple will be specified by the B, will be represented by the B. But this I2 and I8, this is the data type integer I2 and integer I8. This specifies the data type of these elements. And what have you ever heard what is this I2 and I8?
No, sir.
Okay. This is what you say integer 32, integer 64, integer 16, int 16, int 34, int 64. Getting my point? This will specify. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That means I2. What does I2 means? It means int 16. Data type is of integer, but how many bits?
16.
16 bits. Here data type is of integer, but how many bits? 64 bits. Okay, we can specify like this also a data type within an array function. You see, what is this showing? This is showing us here we have created an NumPy array X. Now, what is if I will use this? Sorry, I messed up. Void x1 type for what? 1 and 0, because it is a, what is this? It's a two-dimensional array. We're expecting this always. See, this is showing NumPy dot. Which value is this? I of 0. Can anybody tell me? 1 of 0
3,
is
sir.
value.
3.
1 of 3. Okay. Can check what is the value? Getting my point? I2 representing what this is representing. That means 1 and 3 will always be integer 16. And
Sir, can you please
4.
repeat? Sir, can you please repeat, sir? Your voice is breaking, sir.
Sure. Listen. You understand what this I2 specifies here and I8 specifies here? You got it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I want to print the data type of A. I have already told you I have passed within an array. I have passed a tuple, 2 tuples, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now, I also said you that this A will represent the first element of both the tuples, and B will represent the second element of both the tuples. Okay. Now, if I will find data type of, suppose this one, what will be its data type? X of 1 of 0. What is that value? You
3, sir.
3. What is that value? That is 3. That is represented by which value that represents? A represents the 3. First element of both the tuples is represented by A. A is data type. A is data type is integer I16, I2. I2, that means I16. Okay. So,
Okay, sir.
So type of 3 will be integer 16. Even I can use I4. I will see what will happen here.
64, sir.
Oh,
Int 64.
32,
Oh, 32.
isn't? I2 16, I4 32, I8 64. Now if I will use here, if I want to see the data type of 2 or I want to see the data type of 4, what will be its data type? Suppose I want to see the data type of 1. What will be its data type?
64, sir.
64. Got it? This
Yes, sir.
means that we can specify the individual data type to individual element here. When we are passing values within the tuple in the list. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, see, we have another function here in NumPy, that is mat function. What is that mat function? Mat means matrix, to form a matrix. See, simply what I have done, I have passed a list of list within an array, and then I am creating from that array. I am creating a matrix. Yeah, simply we have one thing more I can show you here if you are not getting. NP dot mat 2,3 comma, I can show you that. What is it, Ring? Got 4. What is this? Okay. Sorry. We have to form a matrix. What is that mean? Is it okay? Simply, there is another function, mat function, that creates a matrix here. What it creates? Matrix creates. See, matrix has been created. Now, can anybody tell me what is the difference between an array and the matrix? Can we create this thing like with the array function? Can we?
Inside one more list, sir.
Sorry? I am saying I have before this I showed you how to create an array matrix. Now I am showing you there is another function in NumPy, that is matrix function. I am showing, is there any difference between array function and this matrix function?
Sir, I think matrix is two-dimensional only.
No, why two-dimensional? I can create multiple dimensions. That is not the thing. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So, what do you think? There is a difference between array and array function and mat function. If there was an array function, why mat function has come? Matrix function. You remember, the thing is only that there is no difference between an array function and a mat function. You can use either array function to do the same thing or matrix function to do the same thing. And we usually say that matrix function is a subclass of array function. It is a subset of array function. Matrix function is a subset of array function. But array function is not a subset of, not vice versa. Okay?
Okay, sir.
It is a subclass of array function, or we can say it is a subset of array function. But we cannot say array function is a subset of matrix class. See here, what I am doing, I can simply convert a NumPy array. Here I am creating an array of lists by using an array function, and after that I am converting that into matrix form. Is it okay? We can do this also. We can convert the array into the matrix. I can say like this. We can convert array into the matrix. Is it okay? See what is happening here. Simply, I am passing a string within the matrix function, and this colon, when we are passing a colon within the mat function, it separates it. This is one row and this is the second row in this matrix. We can write this way also. It is not mandatory to pass a list just like this. Getting? Any confusion?
Yes, sir.
You can ask. Any confusion you can ask. Any question till now?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now, there is another function, that is an as array function. As array function. See what I am doing here. What is this in the first cell?
List, sir.
Yeah, I am simply creating the list here. Okay. Now I am converting. See, I don't need to. First, I will see like this. What I did here. This is a as array does. What as array is doing? It is converting an list into an array. This is a function. Another way to create an array. Okay. First function we use it array function. Second, we can use even mat, but mat is not usually used because it is a subclass. And the third method is we use the as array function. So if we will check the type of S, what will be its type? NumPy n dimensional array. What does n specify? N dimensional array. Any number of rows and columns it can have. Is it like so?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So you got first function we read, what is that? Array function. Second function we mat function, and third we have as array. This these are the three different functions. The difference is only functionality is the same. The difference is only the way we pass the arguments. Is it okay?
So can you please repeat it again, sir?
Which one?
The last
Array
one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I said to you that I have shown you how to create an array from list. We used a function. Usually we used a function, array function. What we did in array function, we write np dot array and we pass an argument as a list there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I am saying that in NumPy there is another way to convert a list to an array by using a function as array. Okay. What we do in as this is the same as we are doing by array, but this is different function. In terms functionality is the same, but the thing is that we give arguments different way. Okay, we can check whether we can pass a list here also or not. Okay, is it okay? Same thing we are doing, but with different function. We are converting a list into an array. As array is the name of the function.
Sir, your screen is stopped, sir. We can't able to see the bottom part of the screen, sir. The
Okay,
screen
the
is
problem, I think the problem is with my internet. Okay, I will check it out. No issue. From Monday, this will not happen. Tomorrow, you are going to give class or not? Or tomorrow will be whole day?
Anything is fine for us, sir.
So, if fiber will be installed, then I will give you class.
Okay, sir.
okay, sir.
Okay. Are you able to see now?
No, sir.
Sure. Then I have to stop it again and share it again. Okay. Where is this? It is here. Okay. Manika, tell me what is
Yes,
the
sir.
difference. Yeah. Tell me. Okay. Tanvi Bansal. Tanvi
Yes.
Bans. Okay. Tell me the difference. Tell me the difference between as array function and array. Is there any function difference between as array and array?
So which as array?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is there any difference?
so the main difference is the ND array. Data source is ND array.
Okay, what is data source you are saying in terms of data source? I am not getting. Okay, Himani Gupta,
Yes, sir.
tell me what is the difference
Yes,
between
sir.
as array and array function in NumPy?
Sir, when we use array function, then it does the changes in the copy of the array. Means in the copy of the object we have passed. And when we use as array, then it will reflect the changes in the original array, sir.
No, I don't think so. That is the case. Okay, thank you. Jagjit Kaur,
Yes, sir.
tell me the difference between as array and this.
So in both cases, it converts a list into the array.
Yeah. So, can you tell me what is the function of mat function in NumPy? MAT.
Yes, sir. It also converts a list into the matrix.
List into the matrix. Okay. Why there is a need of this matrix function if we have already that array function that is doing the same thing? You kindly Google that and let me know tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, am now screen is shareable or not? Are you
Yes, sir.
able to see? Are you able to see?
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, good. So, okay, you are saying this existing arrays are not copied. Okay. Very simple. See, what is there? Here I am within an array I am passing a list, and within the as array I am passing tuple. It is converting it into the array also. Okay, you check it out if we will pass the tuple within this also. Check this. It is okay. So there is no difference in the functionality. Is it so?
Yes, sir. No difference, sir.
Now, within the array we can specify within the array function we can specify the name list, and after that we can specify the data type of the element that I have already told you. Now, see here what is going there. NP dot as array is a. Is a Boolean operation. What it does? It will return either true or false. What we are doing here? We have created an array. See. We have created an array that is stored in the variable a. Okay. Now I am saying, is this array equal to this a? Then we can say, no, they are equivalent. Then we can say we are creating the same thing. Getting the point? Listen, I have already told you that their functionality is the same. Now I want to see whether the arrays or whether the functionality is same or not. What will be the answer of this? This is false. What does this mean?
Both are not same, sir.
In terms of what? You have seen here also. See the output here and see the output here. How can they same?
That is float 32. I think this one will be different one.
Listen,
so it shows false.
Listen, internally they are doing different things. We are storing them in different types of objects. Okay, but the thing is that we are creating an array by using as array as well as array function. We can create a array using array function as well as an array function. Okay, that is not in terms of functionality. There is no difference, but internally they are different. Why? See here. If you are what it shows, if I will see this, what will be the output? Is this? See, now see, we have created an array of 1 dimensions. Is it okay? That means we can create an array by using array function as well as array function. But internally they are not same. But we don't have to go for the internal architecture. So I have basically this is a functionality. In terms of functionality, they are same. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Any confusion?
No, sir.
Any confusion you have? Any confusion?
No, sir.
I think you must have a confusion. See. Sorry, I will not use. I don't know the data types. So see. Is it okay? But this is there's no concern. I was trying to say that internal they are not the same, but in terms of functionality they are the same. Here we can we can give this as a float, as array. See. If I will see where is this num function? Am I screen is shared or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you check for this control. What was here? It was NP as array. No, here I've changed the values. Okay. Yeah, yes. This is floor 32. See now. See here also. This is float 32. Sorry, it is 64, 32. We can show. If we use a type of the same, copy this, okay. 32, here I can also give d type equal to np dot load 32. Now see what will be the result. Even if we give that data type same, still they are not similar internally, but functionally they are same. As array and array, these are the different functions. Now we have another function that is matrix. I have already told what matrix is. What matrix is? It is a subclass of this. Whose subclass is? Whose subclass is matrix? Whose subset is matrix?
So it's subset of array, sir.
Okay, subset of array. I've shown somewhere that also. I don't remember why I have shown that. Here. What will be the output of this? I am saying is subclass np dot matrix is matrix subset of nd array.
Sir,
Is
output
it?
will be true, sir.
Yes. If I will so like this. np dot. What will be the output? Output will be the false. I already told you that matrix is a subclass of an array, but not vice versa. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There is another function as an array. See, what we have learned? We have learned two functions. One function we have learned is num. What we have learned? We have learned array function and we have learned as array function. Now there is another function that is an as an a function. So same, we can create, first thing is same, that we can create an array by using this function. See, we have created an array by using this function. Is it okay?
Okay,
Now,
sir.
now the difference lies in this. It can create an array of that object only, which is not a subclass of array. What does that mean? That means if we pass a matrix, within this function to create it into an array, it will not be created. Why? Because this can be only used to create an array of an object that is not a subclass of array. List is a subclass of array? No, it is not. So we cannot create we can create an array using as an array function. This is the difference. But if you will use as array or array function, you can create array from by passing matrix argument as well as by passing as an array argument. But in case of this, we cannot pass. If we have created a matrix and we pass it argument with as an array, we cannot convert it to an array. This is the difference. Only difference is this, like here I have created a matrix A. Now, if see, I'm not able to as an array. Is it showing np dot as an array one? Okay, sorry. I will do what I have to pause here. Anybody? See, I'm not able to convert it into an array by using this function. If I will see, I can do this thing by as array. Is it okay? Array. Fine, guys.
Okay, sir.
You got the difference between as array and as an array. Students.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference? Anybody can tell you? No. I asked Jagjit Kaur. Jagjit Kaur, tell me what is the difference between as an array and array function in NumPy. I think she's not there. Okay. Now we have which one is there? Okay. Now Himani Gupta.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the difference between as an array and as array.
Sir, in case of as array, when we write like its functionality is like same as that of array np.array. But if as any array, it's different, sir. It can, like in this line code number IN50 we are writing, it is not able to convert it directly, sir.
Why so? I am saying what it is doing. Manika. Okay. Tanvi Bansal first. Bansal. Manika. Manika.
Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice was breaking, sir.
No issue. This will not be an issue from Monday. You tell me what is the difference between as an array and array. Their functionality is the same. Say like this, their functionality is the same. They do the same things. But the only thing difference is that in as an array, we cannot create an array of the object that is already subclass of array. Like matrix is a subclass of array. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Prem Sankar, you mark absent both the students. You will mark the students. One is Tanvi Bansal, Jagjit Kaur, and third one is Himani Gupta is there.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I am there.
Yeah. Okay. Prem
Sir,
Sankar,
Tanvi is also there, sir. Tanvi is also there, sir.
Okay,
I'm
she's
here,
there.
sir.
Okay,
She is there,
good.
sir.
And
Sir,
Jagjit Kaur, you mark.
Sir,
No,
she
no,
is facing some network issues, sir. Continuously, she is facing some network issues.
Okay, no issue then. Okay. I can understand this thing. I can better understand this thing than network issue. So, am I able to share screen? You tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think for today, is it okay? Shall we stop here?
Okay, sir. Okay. We'll be just going with the as array